6'5", might have to be where I feel your sunshine. 1 to 2 step, 3 step 4. She's everywhere out on the dance floor. She's everything you could ever want and more. She said, boy,
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you all my July Plan With Me video. I am so excited for this video because it is probably one of my favorite spreads that I have done so far in my bullet journal this year. I'm going to be combining some popsicles, ice cream, and watercolor into a super summery theme. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys will stay to the end so that you guys can see all the way through our process. Also, if you guys want to try it out, feel free to do so. Last week, we celebrated our 2-year anniversary on YouTube, so I will insert a clip of that video right here. I have a super special video for you guys. If you guys have been here from the very start of my channel, then you guys will know that today and this week is my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. I am so glad that I've continued for 2 years making videos for you guys because it is one of my favorite things to do, and I've explored a bunch of different niches on YouTube or different things that I've tried out. I've done from the beginning of my channel 3 different channels in one, and now I have settled into kind of doing more bullet journal videos. Anyways, if you guys want to watch that video, make sure that you click in the I in the corner to watch it after this video, as well as give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and of course, subscribe down below so that you never miss any of my summer videos. I have some really fun videos coming up, and I don't want you guys to miss them. Also, before we get started, if you guys do want to follow me on Pinterest, I'm going to put it right here on the screen. I post so many bullet journal spread ideas on my board called Bullet Journal Ideas, so make sure that you guys check it out if you need some more inspiration. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to jump right in, and I'm going to show you guys how to do a watercolor calendar. This is the very first page of my spread, and I think that it probably turned out the best. All you're going to need is a plastic Ziploc bag, some water, a paintbrush, and some paint, as well as some index cards to block off the part on your page that you don't want to get any paint on. We're going to start with just taking some water with our paintbrush and just going to spread it all over our Ziploc bag in order to start to get it pretty watercolory so that it's more muted and not as bright, and so that it won't bleed through the page. Now we're just going to start mixing our colors. I used combinations of pink, purple, green, and all of these basic colors that I have here too. These were just the colors that I was going to use on my spread anyways, so I thought that it would really tie in my theme, but you guys can do whatever you want. Make sure that you cover up the entire Ziploc bag because you want to cover up the entire page except for the part that you put your index cards on. Now, if you want to add more water, you can, but I just decided that this was okay, and I flipped it over onto my page. I patted it down a little bit, and now peel off your Ziploc bag so you end up with your watercolor creation all over your page. Now make sure that you immediately take off all of your index cards so that it doesn't get wet, soggy, or bleed through onto the part that we don't want it to bleed into. Also, if you want to dry it off a little bit, you can use a hairdryer or just blot it with a paper towel. Now I went over it and created a box so that I could write down all of my events that I had in the month. Now I'm going to start on the actual spread page. I just started by writing out July in big block letters because I was going to turn this into popsicles. Now I really liked the idea of creating a popsicle spread, and I thought that was super summery. Now let's choose all of our colors. I was debating between using my King Art brush pens or my Crayola Super Tips, but I decided to create a color test page, which I would completely recommend doing in the back of your bullet journal so that you know which of your pens bleed through. Now I chose identical colors from my King Art brush pens or my Crayola Super Tips, and this was so that I could just compare them and see which ones I liked better. I ultimately like the King Art brush pen ones better, but now you can go through and just circle which ones that you want to use. I went for really pastel colors, and so you can see me choosing them right here. So now that we have our colors, I chose pretty much the same as I had used for my watercolor, but now we can just start coloring in all of our block letters and creating popsicles. On the bottom, I created an ice cream truck and a calendar, as well as I wrote hello on top of July. And that's about all with the first 2 spreads for our bullet journal this month. Now we're going to move on to our monthly memories page. I am so excited for this page because, of course, if you guys have watched any of my other bullet journal videos, you know that every single month I love writing down one sentence per day. As you can see for May, this is pretty much what it looks like finished. All you're going to need to do is just do a gigantic box so that each day you can write down 1 sentence per day. And on the other side, I am just starting my Habit Ice Pops page, which is pretty much like my habit trackers for this month, except that it ties into my popsicle theme. I just started out by sketching 2 ice pops lying sideways across my page, and then I'd outline them with my Inkjoy gel pen. Also, on the sticks, you can just write whatever your habit is going to be. I had stretching in steps because I think it's really active to sit. I think it's a good habit to stay active during the summer. Now I'm going to erase all of my excess pencil lines, and we can move on to our Habit Ice Pop sign in the middle as kind of a title for our page. First, I sketched out a little wooden sign, and then I went over it, of course, in my Inkjoy gel pen. And then I really wanted to make this look like a homemade page, so I decided to write it in a really cool font. I just wrote Habit Ice Pops 50 cents, and then I erased all of my excess. Now I'm just going to take my brown King Art pen, and then I'm going to start going over it with streaks sideways, and it doesn't really matter if it gets streaky instead of being even because it's supposed to be like a wooden sign. So I think that this made it look really cool. Now we're going to hop back over onto our monthly memories page. Also make sure that you number down the left side so that you have enough room and so that you know which sentence corresponds to which day. Also, you can reference your month in advance page so that you know what you did each day. Now I'm going to show you guys how to color in your ice pops. I divided my popsicles into geometric shapes, and I made sure that there were 31 sections for all of my days so that I can color it in each day that I do that habit. Now my stretching popsicle, I really wanted to make it like strawberry popsicle, so I was using pinks and reds. However, you can also do multicolor. That is what I'm going to do for my steps popsicle. And I think that this is really fun because you can color it in each day so that you have something to look forward to and kind of a motivation to do each of your habits. Now these are what both of our pages looks like. Now let's look at our final reveal of what our pages look like as a whole.
Welcome to my house. Oh, welcome to my house.
And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe right here on the screen. If you guys want to watch my last video, click the watch now. Also, I know that this went up on a Thursday because I was having a lot of audio difficulties and I finally got my video done. So I'm going to upload it now on Thursday, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next week with another awesome video. Bye!